And we are back with another one. Today we are going to talk about
Making our
D
way
line. This is my boy that threw on the shades. I just looked down. We are. We- I looked down like, hold on, what are we doing?
niggas in the
My
car
boy,
making their
my
way
boy Josh, a
downtown.
blues brother. Nah, but we talking about D lineman today, man. The best D lineman that the Chiefs could possibly get.
I
And
had to
which
put
one of
on
y'all?
my prescription sunglasses, man, so I could see the lineman I wanted to pick.
Okay. And which one of y'all want to kick off? Who y'all thinking about? Are we just gonna go rapid fire?
We gotta introduce Jay, man. They don't know who he is. He just
My
beige.
bad, my bad, my bad. we we got my boy Jay in the building,
What's good, y'all?
and then we got we going by the wager CEO now.
It's your boy PMD, man. You know what I'm saying? We got some wager on the way.
But nah, which one of y'all wanna? Yeah, I mean, which one of y'all want to start?
Since
Let's
I'm
see
on
who.
fire, you see the fire in the background. I'll go ahead and kick it off, man. I'm gonna just start with I'll start with Edge. The edge that I would like to see the Chiefs get in possibly the second round is Chop Robinson. Um, yeah, bro. I think he's my favorite edge in the draft. I like his bend. I think Spags will utilize him. I think he's actually, I don't mean utilize. I think he's actually a prototypical long rangy DE. And yeah, man, I think him opposite of George, bro, look nice. I know Mike Dana's gone. So we're looking for that opposite edge. And yeah.
Pause for one moment. When I say pause, so you think so? I think Chop is 6'2". You think that's long and rangy? I just thought that was like not the typical Spags guy. That's why, even though it looks amazing to like have because he's a athletic talent, I don't think the Chiefs will go there if he was available.
Was Spags our DE when we got Kane though?
Nah,
No?
that was
Yeah, he was.
Duke. He
I
was
think
when
he
we got
was,
Kane
bro.
though.
I
He
think
was.
so.
He was. He was. Yeah, he was there for Kando.
And I say prototypical Spags DE. Like if you think about his Giants days, the DEs were JPP and I can't remember the other side, but those are long, rangy, athletic guys that you know what I'm saying put their hand in the dirt and are explosive um, off
Well, yeah,
that
he
first
did
step.
also have Tucker too. Tucker wasn't that long and rangy, so I get what you're saying.
I'll let
Honestly,
y'all go if y'all want to do edges, and then I can do my lineman, like my
Nah,
interior D.
that was a good
Pause.
pick.
I think
That's
honestly, I think Chop is gonna go earlier than people are projecting. Though I think somebody would take a chance on him, especially in today's league.
You think
You
first
know,
or early second, like in the
I think
40s,
I think it'd be like a late first.
I've been seeing early second,
like
I mean, it's
40s or
possible.
30s?
like 40s.
Yeah, and we don't pick till what 65, so he probably. I've been seeing him go high second too, so he probably likely won't be there. My defensive interior, I'll just finish. I do like excuse me, Michael Hall Jr. out of Ohio State. He gives me like poor man Quentin Williams vibes. I like it. I like it a lot. Um, my last one. Give me 1 second, fellas. I'm going to my notes. I was gonna say the one Jay was gonna say, but I'm not gonna use that one. I'm gonna pick one more. Give me 1 second. Braylon Trice. He's another edge out of Washington. I don't know if he's a prototypical Spags DE, but I really like this tape a lot. Oh, Darius Robinson. I forgot
You
about Darius Robinson out of
you think
Missouri. I'm
you
sorry.
think Trice you think Trice is gonna be an edge in the league?
I think he could be 100% sure. I don't know, brother. Honestly,
It screams Chris Jones to me.
I'm not mad at my camera. Is my camera black on y'all?
Nah,
Hold on.
it might be the glasses.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, but nah. So, and when I say tries to be like Chris Jones, did he leave all the way out?
Mhm.
Yeah. When I say tries to be like Chris Jones, welcome
All
back.
right. Thank you. I appreciate it.
And when I say tries to be like Chris Jones, because Chris Jones came in as a versatile D end, D tackle, and they got the same body to me in a way. And so like they look like they have like a quick first step and a quick burst like off and out of their get up, but they're not. They don't have the same being that most D ends have, but they're also able to play inside. That's why I say I think he'll be more like Chris Jones.
He's a little bit more flexible and maneuverable than a
Yeah,
regular traditional defensive tackle, but he's not quite agile enough to just play strictly D end.
yeah.
So I can see
My boy Jay got it.
that. I can see that. So I went sleepers for my picks on D end, and I went sleepers for my defensive end picks. I went with somebody named Javante Jean Baptist
I
from
like
Notre
that pick. I like that.
Dame. Dude is a freak of nature, just straight athlete, bro. He's like 6'6", super long arms. He's strong. He's quick. I think he ran like sub uh sub 4.8 or something like that. I think he ran like a 4.6, 4.7. And I mean, I think the only thing on tape that he's really shown is he's just raw. He don't know a lot of he doesn't have a lot of pass rush moves. He just strictly is working off of pure physical abilities. I feel like if we can get somebody like that, that seems like a Spags prototypical kind of player, just physical, athletic ability that you can't teach, and then you'll take somebody like that and you can mold them into something, over time. And I feel like we got him, it'd probably be like fourth, fifth round pick, somewhere late, because it's not on a lot of people's board. He's not on a lot of people's boards just because he's raw. He's a raw talent. But I think that he get in a system like ours, surrounded by players like George Karlaftis, Chris Jones, with some of the knowledge that George picked up from Frank Clark. I think that after about 2-3 years, I think that boy would be a beast, especially with him rushing the passer with Chris Jones and Karlaftis on the other side. It just bring another, and then not to mention, even if he's not getting all the way to the quarterback, dude is like 6'6" with stupid dummy long arms. So I feel like he would result in a lot of pass breakups, or if a quarterback is trying to scramble out of the pocket, being able to reach over and grab him, stuff like that. He's my star pick for defensive ends that I like. I think my other defensive end pick is Xavier Thomas. And I like him just because dude is quick. I think honestly he not quite DT type of speed, but his reaction time, honestly, if he can learn how to bend a little bit better, I feel like he'll be dangerous. Because I feel like he's good at timing the snap, and dude is quick. I mean, dude runs like a 4.5, 4.4, something crazy. And he coming from a program that's known for their defense in Clemson. I think that'd be a solid pick that I guarantee you he's coming in and giving you at least 5-6 sacks on the season, easy.
I like the Baptist pick, bro. I watched his tape versus Stanford. I didn't necessarily care for his bend or his technique, but I did see the raw talent and ability, bro. And that's a nice pick. I forgot all about him. He's nice though, for sure. He's nice.
What I'm gonna say about it is you're bold with saying him.
That's what I do, baby.
But when you were explaining him, I understood what you were saying. And as you were explaining, I was like, so you want another Karlaftis, because Karlaftis is a worker. He has no like true move to get off the block, but he will bull rush eventually that tackle into the quarterback and work
I
his
think it's
way
the
around.
See, my
I don't
thing,
mean to cut you off, bro. I think it's the same thing that they kind of seen with Kane though in terms of the raw athletic ability and
Yeah,
just being able to coach that up.
and
yeah,
honestly, I wasn't even a fan of the Karlaftis pick because I didn't feel like he had the frame of like a freak. Like he wasn't like 6'6", stupid
yep,
long arms. He was just like a average size defensive end size, and he was just strictly winning off power, and that's why I didn't like him. Because I'm
yep,
like, when you get into this league, man, you're not gonna be able to just bull rush past everybody. People tackles in this league are meant for that, but at the same time, he came in and Frank Clark taught him a lot, and I could
yeah.
see it translating immediately.
I
Do
didn't think
y'all
about
think
Frank
that
Clark.
I don't think this is an off balance question. Do y'all think I mean it's Chiefs related and draft related. Do y'all think that Leo will be in the dirt more this year so they might not go DE?
I think the Chiefs are gonna go defensive line and preferably DE until they get a guy.
I'm about to say, I think that they're gonna. I think Leo Chanel will be in the dirt a little bit more, but I think that they're gonna want an every down defensive end to put on the other side of Karlaftis.
Has Leo ever went hands in the dirt? I thought he was just a standing DE whenever he was in.
If I've ever seen
That's
him
why I
hand,
was asking.
I don't know if I've ever seen him hands in the dirt. I know that they send him on edge blitzes a lot though.
I know, yeah, he was doing a lot of edge blitzes and the speed off the edge. I didn't really see hands in the dirt, and I'm trying to really rack my brain and think of if I seen hands in the dirt, Leo or not. I don't think I did, but I
Talking
was
about,
asking because I believe that he could though.
talking about. Is that a? Don't tell me it's the Chiefs flask on top of that.
It's the
But
same as your A10 shirt.
yeah, yeah. But nah. So that was a good question because, but so hypothetically, let's say if they did choose to go the Leo Chanel way, how many actual snaps do you think he would be able to take from end?
I don't
I don't
think
know,
that
bro.
it depends on what type of defensive end. Like the snaps where I seen that he was playing the end, it was like a coverage shift for Spags to where it was a four defensive lineman set with two or three linebackers, and what they would do is the defensive end on one side will rotate up in coverage, and then Leo Chanel rotated down right before a snap, and he had a standing start at the rush. Um,
See, I would
but
see him start too, Jay, like as that wheel linebacker, and I would see him shift towards the line of scrimmage, basically
mhm,
the same way, and the DE not slide up. He's just rushing as well as the DE, and it would
mhm.
turn into a 5-2.
Turn into like a weaker strong side blitz.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I don't think that they want to use him as strictly a defensive end. I think they like sending him on blitzes.
If y'all want to know who I think the Chiefs actually are going to get,
Mhm.
I think they're going to get Leonard Taylor the
I'm not
second.
mad at Leonard Taylor.
I'm not familiar
We
with his game. Can you educate me real quick?
Leonard Taylor is out of Miami. He is a D. Originally, what I thought he was going to be was a DN, but he is actually a D tackle.
would he play 3 or 5?
He played gap. He played in between the center guard. He
Okay.
can play edge though. That's why I thought he was
So
going to
you
be a
think
DN.
they would sign him as a defensive tackle?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, because I guess as of right now, the Chiefs' D line is really positionless. If you look at how they're moving,
My question to you though is, or to the both of y'all is, are they gonna spend high pick on linemen? Well, I guess Warden and Naughty are on 1 year deals. I just don't want them taken away from a rookie's playing time
no,
if we
they
pick one
rotate
high.
units. They rotate units.
What I do like about the difference between how I feel about the way that the Chiefs deal with rookies on the offensive side of the ball, on the defensive side of the ball, I think positions like defensive ends are positions that take time, and unless you really are a straight dog out of college, your skills usually don't translate, and it takes a couple of years of development. So I think it's a good thing that they rotate their rookies in a little bit at a time, and the more that you can get in there and make an impact with
Oh
certain
shit, y'all! They
situations,
probably
that's how
we
getting
talking
bigger.
about D line. They took a fucking lineman last year. We be forgetting about Buddy. Your
You talking
mic
about
is muted.
you
I
talking
know, but
about
I said who?
dude out
FAU,
K State.
FAU.
Yeah, FAU.
Here go
All right,
Dedrick. Look, we was having a
insert,
good combo. I'm done. I don't want no
insert,
smoke.
insert Kodak blackface when he was in the car, man. Come on, bro. Come on.
But you got to realize, bro, he ain't have a lot of opportunities this year, bro. I think that they definitely he was getting snaps in the Super Bowl, which means they appreciate him to some
What?
extent, bro.
No, they had no more bodies. They had to throw him in.
And what did he do? He was doing cool.
So we gonna segue second season, Dedrick.
No, no, no.
FAU. What is he not gonna start?
Jesus.
He's definitely gonna start.
My bad. I'm
Gonna
distracted.
start over.
But
Look,
He'll
stop.
start over
Look,
Naughty and Warden. So it'll be
no.
Karlaftis, Chris,
So let me ask you this.
FAU, who?
Let, let
Rookie
me ask you this.
or
Let me
Charles?
ask you this. Let me ask you this. Where is Turk? Where is Turk playing at next year? What position do y'all think he's actually going to play majority of his time? Because he's
Nose
going to
tackle.
get more playing time.
He gonna play nose right next to Chris.
I think
Okay. So then you have Karloftis on the other side, right?
he's gonna
Yeah.
have Carlos on the end.
And then we're saying FAU is
You got
taking the other
FA.
edge
Who
spot.
else are you putting over there?
Who else you gonna put? The rookie?
Unless you get another rookie.
Bro, you can. It's gonna sound like color me a hater. Color me a hater. I can
We do.
guarantee you.
We do.
I can
No,
guarantee
no,
you.
don't guarantee us nothing. No, no.
Even if they get a UDFA at DN, that UDFA will take FAU spot.
I
Thanks.
don't think so, bro.
I don't think that they
Hey,
will.
Jay, put it in the note. Put it in the note. Let's look, we can make a friendly wager, Dedrick.
That anybody's gonna take FAU spot.
100 push-ups.
Okay, I bust it down to you 10 times at a time.
We gonna
Yeah,
pound on it. There it is.
yeah. Because I don't think he's gonna play, bro. That was a wasted pick.
He ain't gonna play.
That was a wasted pick, bro. That was a wasted pick.
We was in
Hold on,
Kansas
no,
City.
hold on. I have two more players at DT though.
All right, thank you.
I got two players at DT that I wanted to
My
bring
phone
up
keep
before
falling,
we
y'all.
get
My
too
bad.
far.
Oh, I still ain't finished all mine. You know what I mean?
Go ahead then. Go ahead. I just when the
No,
way
no,
the
no.
conversation was going, I didn't want to lose time.
Not, bro. And this is 100% why I feel like he's not gonna play. Because if the Chiefs go edge in the third or the fourth and get Xavier Thomas, we have no reason to keep FAU.
Nah, 100%. I mean, I think that they're going. I think that they're going to because they spent just such a high pick on FAU. They're going to try to get him in there, and they're going to try to swap him out, and he'll probably be the breather guy for Karlaftis and Xavier Thomas if we pick him up. But they gonna try to get some type of work out of him.
They're gonna get something out of him, bro. It's only a second year. They not just gonna flush the nigga down the toilet because
Look what they
he
did
didn't
with Scott
have great
Moore.
production.
Look
All
what
I
they did with
see is
Scott Moore.
Breland Speaks.
They put Scott Moore in there and they said, "Listen, bro, this is your second year. We about to figure out whether we gonna keep you on term or not this year." And they figured out they not keeping.
Go for it, D, because I'm ready to get into that real convo.
Yeah,
Now,
who's
so
your other player?
What you hold on, what you grubbing on though? It looked fire. That first bite, that nigga started smiling.
I got this mushroom bolognese, and then I got mashed potatoes.
Okay.
But
Sound like a bunch of
my
nasty.
next
That
player,
way a
no.
garage disposal
So
can eat anything.
mushroom bolognese is
I've
anything.
never heard of bolognese. Hey, Nigga, that sound like a bowl of just old nigga knees. I don't want that. I'm good. I'm
look,
good.
look it up. Look it up. Look it up. But
I
nah,
got you. Go
so
ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
I know I like both of the tackles out of Michigan. I know one of their name is Bennett, and I don't know the other dude off the top of my head. Both of them are cool for like fourth, fifth round picks. Um, it's another dude. I just can't remember him. Hold on, I got it in the group chat.
I really like Leonard Taylor, bro. Honestly, I do.
Yeah, nah, Leonard Taylor is a great sleeper. Yeah, I'll say that's it right now. That's it. I'll say that's it for
I
who I
think
got.
I
Who you
think the
got, Jay?
I think the FAU, bro, is really the question mark, honestly, on if they pick uh like if they put high stock into another end. Go ahead,
Let
Jay.
me ask you this.
Oh, my fault, my fault.
My bad. Would you mortgage your job on FAU, or would you draft a replacement just in
No,
case he
sir.
apply?
No, sir. I'm not drafting. No, sir. The same thing with Scott. I'm drafting his replacement now. Go ahead, Jay.
I can see
I'm not putting my job on the line. Never.
I'm
Jay,
gonna
you
tell
putting your
you
job on the line?
for FAU.
Job on the line is deep though, Deirdre, because it's only his sophomore year. Yeah, don't give me that look. He's
They dra-
a sophomore.
they drafted him in the first.
He's a sophomore. Miko,
Took him
look
in the
how
first.
long Miko Harmon Leash was, my good Christian brother.
Miko was drafted in the second,
Second, first, they brother and sister.
and they only picked him because he.
His leash though. This nigga left and came back like
The only reason why I'm saying I don't think that it's to the point to where you risking a job on it is because honestly, first of all, we ain't had success drafting a defensive end in I don't know how long. George
Says Chris Jones.
Karlaftis, yeah, I mean George Karlaftis, I think he
oh
is
Jay, hold on.
progressing.
Dana was I feel like Dana did his job, bro.
I'm talking
Dana
like
learned
Oh,
how to
you mean
play
like a
because of
home
Frank.
run pick?
what their mission was for FAU was to draft a top 10 defensive end in the league.
So you
We
mean
haven't
home run
drafted.
pick.
Yeah, we haven't had success in drafting them since Justin Houston. I mean, so I mean, and then not to mention the last draft when we did try to draft George Karlaftis, I think that was the best possible pick
No, we had D
for
Ford.
where was. I take that back D4. But with the draft that we drafted FAU, there really wasn't. You had homeboy from the Lions, Hitchinson.
So is that Aiden Hutchinson's draft?
Yes, that's Hutchinson draft, and you had
It
dude
was
from
nobody
Georgia,
on the board, bro. It was Kayvon Thibodeau and Aiden Hutchinson.
Kayvon Thibodeau, and Aiden Hutchinson. And after that, bro, there really wasn't. It wasn't another guaranteed starter for it. Like I mean, a guaranteed like home run pick. So I feel like in that draft, we kind of did the same thing we did with Scott Moore. We kind of tried to pick what was left. So in this draft, I think it's a little bit deeper at defensive end. So I mean, honestly, I wouldn't if I was on the staff team for the Chiefs, and I'm going based off of what my scouts bring me, and my scouts tell me, "Hey, pick this guy up," and he doesn't hit, I'm not gonna necessarily be so mad at him because I understand, hey, defensive end right now coming out of college, that's not a position that's hitting right now. Just because, not because my team ain't doing their job,
It's not immediately translatable. It's not.
it's not immediately translatable, and then it's one of the positions in the league that is most requires the most adaptability going from college to NFL. But at the same time, the talent just isn't there. This talent is real popular right now because how deep the wide receiver room is. The wide receiver room ain't always this deep from year to year. So that's why right now wide receiver is a hot topic in this draft. But a couple of years ago, you only had three players to where you're like, oh no, he's gonna be a star. And after the three wide receivers off the board, now you trying to shoot fish in a or you're not shooting fish in a barrel anymore. You know, you kind of just trying to get lucky and catch a diamond in the rough versus oh no, I know for a fact there's eight players at this position that are going to translate into being star level to Pro Bowl type athletes in the league.
So you
So
telling me we could have drafted anything other than FAU and then got a
that is not what I said,
Brian,
bro.
is that what you got from that?
What
All
I'm
right,
saying
bro.
is I think
this is mango tea and I'ma
everyone's trying to
sip
get
it,
a
okay?
chance.
This mango tea and I'ma sip it on that, okay? But
I hope
nah,
you
so
down your
Yeah, that
but
nigga
nah,
beard thick. I
so
be telling him all the time.
let's see. It was a thin line, a defensive line drive. It was real thin as far as talent.
I'm
I
not
just
mad
hate.
at them
I just
picking a. I'm not mad at them, Dedrick, picking a project this year because of how deep the draft is.
ain't none of them projects.
See,
The
I
only
wouldn't
project.
say I
Baptiste
wouldn't.
is the project.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Baptiste. I like Baptiste, and even Xavier Thomas isn't going extremely high. Like I truly feel like this is a draft. I wouldn't spend a top end pick on defensive line because I feel like it's not. I don't feel like it's that deep of a position group this year. I feel like it's maybe two, three defensive tackles that are gonna be
It's
super
some people that
impactful.
like Miles Murphy. I'm not
I
high
like
on him, but there's
Miles
some people that
Murphy.
like Miles Murphy.
I
I
understand
like
people
Miles
like Miles.
Murphy.
I'm talking like Miles Murphy would be a solid player on an NFL team. I'm talking about, hey
You
You
man,
talking
know,
from,
about
pe-
niggas
from
like
day one, like I drafted this man, and day one he'll be in my starting lineup, and he is going to be an impactful player on my defense. I only see maybe like two, three defensive tackles in this draft, and maybe two edges in this draft that right off the bat guaranteed put a paycheck on it. That's the production I'm gonna get right off the bat. Like I don't see
so
that in this draft.
so let's look
So
at it
I
like
was
this: as far as depth at line for the Chiefs, how many D ends do you see that day one look like they would be better than FAU? Because that's the floor for the defensive line for the Chiefs right now.
Leonard Taylor and Chop Off Rick.
Leonard Taylor, Chop, and then
Trice.
after that, maybe Xavier Thomas.
Trice. I like Trice.
And I think that honestly, I think that my late pick in Gene Baptiste, he's a lot like FAU, and just he's a freak, and it's gonna
Oh,
take time for him to be nice.
um, we both blanked on this. Out of the D tackle out of LSU, Mason.
Mmm. Mmm. I don't know if he's gonna be here for us to pick.
You know, people love. Really, I don't think he's gonna be there
For the second round,
for the first. Yeah, thank.
oh, hold on, before we go, I wanted to put my two DTs out there. Chris Jenkins from
Yep,
Florida,
yep.
that nigga is gonna nice. And then Brandon Fisk, I think is gonna be a star in this league.
I was just about to say we forgot to talk
Gonna
about
be a
Brandon,
star, bro. He's going to be a star. Home run hitter.
but you want
Hey,
to do
I
it
see
differently.
him day one. I see him day one, year
Day
one.
one, he is going to be impactful from day
Dedrick, I got
one.
I got
Defenses
Braden Fisk,
are
bro.
going to be
20
scared of him.
pressures, 6 sacks first year.
I see at least 10 tackles for losses too. 10, 15 tackles for
I don't
losses.
think
Dude,
20 pressures and six sacks for a rookie is bad, brother.
for a
And
DT,
DT,
that's not bad.
That nigga on that
But
Portobello.
I will say this, bro. Don't forget about that boy Chris Jenkins. Dude got
yeah.
a
Now
motor out of this world, bro.
Chris
No,
Jenkins a
his motor
dog.
is
I
crazy.
forgot to
His
say
motor
him.
is crazy.
Now you saying it is. I'm gonna say you right depending on what team he go to.
That matters. That matters. He got to
I'm
go
out of
to a
here,
team
young
where
niggas.
they're not double
All right.
double teaming. All right, y'all.